The scary videos on this creepy top 10 list are strange, mysterious, and basically filled with weird things caught on camera that'll freak you out, because as these terrifying videos go to show, absolutely anywhere can become one of the scariest places on Earth, if only for a few frightening moments. Number 10. A terrifyingly scary video in the woods leaves a man named Sean S.W. running out of the forest screaming at the scariest moments of his life caught on camera. As he turns back to see where the last moments of his life were almost caught on camera, a final grizzly bear sighting shows how large the forest creature was. A bear usually chases and attacks anyone who runs away, but this bear must have been doing a warning charge because it does not pursue. Considering how easily he could have been chased down, one of the scariest things about this video is how the bear's indifference was the only thing keeping Sean from getting attacked in the forest. Number 9. Okay, so here's a scary video that's as weird as it is creepy. A video posted by Megan Somerville, who is believed to be living in a house haunted by a ghost who turns the television on and off by itself. As paranormal evidence, Megan sets up a special investigation using lights that apparently will not turn on from a loose connection, unlike a flashlight.
You have to turn the base to turn them on. And there is actually resistance, to be able to turn on. They cannot turn on by themselves.
To prove nothing is being done to the lights to make them turn on by themselves, they're set inside of a cabinet where, theoretically, a ghost will only be able to touch them. Sure enough, after 20 minutes and 30 seconds, the lights not only turn on by themselves, but slowly fade away as if a ghost is twisting the only mechanism that turns the light off. Does anyone have the same lights used in this paranormal investigation? If so, tell me if they can also be turned on with the remote. That way we'll know if this scary video is real or fake. Number 8. This scary hurricane video was caught on camera over Houma, Louisiana. More specifically, video footage of Hurricane Ida, a level 4 hurricane, with category 5 being the most damaging. Caught in the eye of the hurricane, they're scouting buildings to park behind for cover. In a few moments, things get much scarier as their time to find hurricane shelter runs out.
Look at that leaner right there. It's already starting to lean. But we're getting close, so we're gonna need to do something. Oh, that roof is coming! Holy sh**! Yeah, that's a problem.
He's commenting on a bent telephone pole when the category 4 hurricane is caught on dashcam video, taking the roof off and blowing it down the street. Perhaps the scariest part of an already terrifying video is 31 seconds when the roof barely clears the power lines that were running directly over their car. Aside from almost getting crushed by the torn off roof, had those power lines come down, they would have been caught in a downpour of live wires, and possibly joined the 12 other Louisiana lives that were sadly claimed by Hurricane Ida. Number 7. This nerve-wracking video of a Florida woman feeding an alligator nearly half as large as she is has the internet absolutely freaking out. The strange woman holds out food by the lake to feed the alligator with, and at 36 seconds, the creature attacks from underwater until she goes on her back and kicks her feet in some kind of weird escape maneuver that strangely seems to work. The woman then seems to point and scold the alligator for its attack against her, apparently not caring if any other attacks are coming from more gators in the lake. I don't know what's weirder, this video of a woman screaming at an alligator while feeding it, or how the lake creature seems to be obeying her and going back underwater at her command. Eventually, the alligator had to be relocated when it started expecting every human should be feeding it, not just the woman, even going so far as approaching someone's home. It's probably for the best, because I doubt the relationship with the woman feeding the alligator could have lasted for much longer without ending abruptly and not in her favor. Number 6. This creepy CCTV footage caught on a home security camera shows a suspicious stranger mysteriously vanishing like a ghost is walking down the street. After a few scary moments, the mysterious human figure is gone without a trace, backpack and all, leaving this neighbor to wonder if they're panicking to a reaction of a real full-body apparition. Have they really caught the scariest ghost sightings of their lives on street camera? Or was this scary ghost video little more than a technical malfunction? What especially makes this video weird is how the person has no shadow despite being in a well-lit area. The stranger mysteriously disappears and we'll never get to peek around the corner to see if they were a real ghost. Number 5. A scary video forever haunts a man who is afraid of the weird things caught on his home security CCTV camera. Genuine, real-life paranormal activity, at least if you ask him. Watch the creepy security footage for yourself and see if you can explain what kind of strange things are happening in his home, and if the place is haunted by an actual ghost or not.
There's a ghost in that room somewhere. I don't know how or what kind of ghost knocked that over, so.
Caught on camera are household objects supposedly moving on their own, because as he explains in his reaction, a scary ghost is haunting the room and touching stuff. He cannot otherwise explain how this neatly stacked laundry mysteriously falls to the ground, and after reviewing the footage, he finds the situation twice as weird, because to him, stuff shouldn't fall over by itself after sitting for a long time undisturbed. So is a ghost moving objects in this weird video? That would make the house haunted, which would be creepy, but stuff could also just be falling over from being unbalanced. I'm just saying. Number 4. A man is freaked out by what he thinks is a white ghost caught on a CCTV camera haunting his backyard. The potentially paranormal video evidence he has recorded is creepy stuff indeed. Take a look.
Go, brother. Hah? Apa deh?
The strange apparition floats into a well-lit area and mysteriously disappears, only to reappear a few moments later and slowly saunter through a gate to somewhere off camera. What was this eerie, slow-moving light in his backyard? Was this a bug crawling across the camera lens or a real ghost sighting like he claims? Number 3. These are the final scary moments of a strange video in which a haunted painting is said to move on its own due to a curse. In fact, the mysterious figure in this painting is said to change expressions, and it's also not uncommon for objects around the painting to start moving on their own. This video, while creepy, may also be fake because there appears to be a top hat and 2 legs behind the painting, meaning someone could be standing behind it and moving a secret panel on the other side to make it look like the painting was moving by itself. Still, the uploader insists that no one was behind the painting, and that someone would have to be 7 feet tall to stand over such a tall painting, and the uploader says that they will record from 2 different angles in the next video. 7 years later though, no such video exists. Is this unexplained video fake? Or were they too scared of what a paranormal investigation into the curse might find? Number 2. This scary video comes from a YouTube channel called Arnab Lifestyle Vlogs. Arnab, who is highly superstitious, is exploring the streets of India late at night when at 3 minutes and 8 seconds, what he calls a real ghost dressed in white emerges from an alley.
Time lag gaya. Oh my god, kaun hai wo?
The two strangers hold eye contact, and then the mysterious figure stumbles away. While this might not look like a real ghost sighting caught on tape to me, it could have been a suspicious person trying to sneak up on him. When he turns around and lights up the figure on camera, the scary person pretends to be busy. What is this stranger doing, and what creepy stuff were they about to do to Arnab, if anything? Number 1. A spooky YouTube channel called All Things Paranormal Official goes ghost hunting in a cemetery at a haunted place where they've caught activity on video before on previous investigations. Paranormal video evidence that they say is real and not fake. Now they're back for more paranormal activity, and sure enough, it seems more weird and unexplainable things are what they encounter while exploring the cemetery gates. Early into their investigation, they keep hearing scary noises that they cannot explain. And then finally, this creepy EVP recording is caught on camera.
Hearing footsteps like rolling around in the grass. You hear that? Footsteps?
I do. Listen, listen. They gotta hear that. That is like so loud.
What sounds like the EVP of a ghostly voice sighting is caught right next to them on camera. And the loud, scary noise freaks them out because of how close the strange cemetery noise sounds. They talk about how most of the burials in this cemetery are unmarked because in 2005, the Category 5 hurricane, Hurricane Katrina, left behind so many unidentified people. Shadow figures are possibly caught on tape a few moments later.
What was that?
Leslie, look, it looks like a shadow right there.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
there. Oh, right over there. I just seen it. It was in a form of a person.
Alright, wait, hold on. Stand still for a minute.
That tree right there.
Let's stand still for a minute and see if...
More scary things happen to the brave explorers as they go investigating the part of the cemetery where a shadow person might be holding still.
Girl, I told you, something's trying to
mess with us.
get us. What was that?
It's like the air growling. My heart's pounding. Like, my heart is really pounding.
There's a lot of strange and potentially paranormal activity caught on camera in this part of the video, but you have to know where to look to see the creepy stuff. At 20 minutes and 26 seconds, one of the ghost hunters briefly chances upon a weird shadowy figure caught on tape in the far part of the cemetery. A vaguely human-shaped shadow somehow materializes despite no objects being around to cause it. Was all of their evidence, the EVPs and sightings of shadow people, actual real paranormal activity from Hurricane Katrina caught on video? Scary stuff if true. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more of everything Bill knows.